The contacts page in Custom Cabinet Planner is where all of the people that you might be working with on a project would live. So your builders, your remodelers, your clients, the customers, the building owners, the architects, designers, any of those type people would be in this list and typically linked to a company if a company is relevant, but definitely be linked to the projects. And there are only 4 views here. Active is obvious. These are contacts that have a project, and inactive would be contacts that do not have an active project. And then all would be both of those. And then this form, new contact, is intended, unlike the one for companies, to be provided to a client. So very quickly, we would send them a link to this page, and they would be able to fill out each and every single one of these fields. But to share this with a client, you could simply come up here to share form. Then you would want to basically choose your option here for who can fill it out. Anyone on the web is what I keep most of these set to. That's what I think is the right thing to do. You could have it internal only, and that would make sense for the company's one that I explained in an earlier video. And then the Notion branding will always be on if you don't have a paid plan, but you can turn it off if you do have a paid plan. And then anonymous responses is irrelevant if you offer it on the internet, because all of them will be anonymous. But if you're doing it internally, you could allow your team to post some sort of form, a survey or whatever, anonymously. So you would just click on this little copy link to form button, and then you would provide that to your client, and they would see. And so that's what they would see. Again, this field shouldn't be showing. We shouldn't give them the opportunity to see that field or to be able to check that box. But they would put in their name, and you can see there's an asterisk there. So that asterisk says you've got to tell me what your last name is, you've got to tell me what your first name is, but you don't have to tell me what your occupation is. There's no asterisk there. They do need to tell us whether they're a builder or the owner. And then if they know and they can see, we have here linked to project, so they could link it to their own project, but it's not required. And then if they want to set an appointment, they could do that and provide us with their phone number, their email, their street address. You could do this in several different ways. I have put in here multiple cities, and they can pick one, or you could just let this be a text field as well, and they can just type something in. Same thing with the state and the zip code. Again, you could just make this a number field, this a text field, this a text field, and they could just fill them in. And then any notes they want to attach, and then any images or anything, any sort of attachment that they want to attach up to 100 megabytes, they can attach and then submit the form. So that's it about the contacts page.